Here we are changing out the rotor during a smoke break. All I'm using the tire changing stand for is to hold everything in place so you can see. Normally I just do this standing up. But all I'm going to do here is break everything loose. I had a problem with the front wheel spoke wraps getting in the way. And I had to push them out of the way to install the new ones. For God's sake, man. Who is doing this? Probably some dick with some black guy's name. There we go. And then, to make this go by a little bit faster, there's your rotor. Your old one. I'm going from the EBC non-contoured, I can't think of the name right now. Fuck, I have had too much of it. To their contoured rotor. I'll always run EBC for my brakes. And for this particular machine that I'm working on, I will also run their clutch packs. They're steel and friction discs. I will always run those. We're going to hang on to all these nuts because we might need those with the new kit. Whenever I replace a rotor or a sprocket, bolt makes an excellent hardware kit for you. Might as well throw on some new with your new. And it's only like 10-15 bucks. I don't know what it is now. It might be more than that now. And they come with enough for the front rotor, but you only need 4 for the rear. Alright, I'm able to get that one on without the spoke wraps interfering. That one on without the spoke wraps interfering. And these are Backyas, B-A-K-Y-A spoke wraps, the original ones they claim to be. I'm not 100% if they are or not. But they did interfere on the front wheel when I was changing out that rotor. So far so good. Works. So, just gonna fucking send it. It's weird that these weren't Loctited. I mean, the rotor bolts are, but this is what gets hot. Come on. There we go. And you know what? Just for safe measure, let's give it a little more. That's only 118 inch-pounds, so I'm going to give it just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more so I know it's tight. This is scary without gloves too, because you slip and run your hand across this. Woo-wee! You ever done that at-home stitches? It's not that fun. There you go. Replace your rear rotor. Almost there. Alright, this is replacing brake pads and rotor. I already have the rear wheel out. You will have to have the rear wheel off of your machine. And while you're at this point, if you're replacing pads, you might as well use like your chisel / pry bar. But I have a special tool here that I like a lot, and all I'm doing is spreading as much as I can, burying that piston in the very bottom of this thing, you know. And that's as far as I'm going to go. These pads still have a lot of life, but when I change rotors, I change pads to match. And this is just a little 8mm pin that is in there very tight. Goodness. Get that guy out. Push up on your pads. You should be able to slide your pin out. Your pads will just fall right out. I'm running EBC, of course. I always run EBC for my brakes. And on this particular machine, I run EBC for my clutch pack too. Love EBC. These guys have never done me wrong. So, you make sure all your little metal guides and runners are still in place. If they're damaged or really worn out, I'd replace them. So, this surface is a surface that bites the rotor, of course. If you don't know that, then it's a good thing I told you, because you'll ruin everything if you don't. Yeah. You know who you are. Alright. And then this pad, of course, opposite side, and all I'm doing is setting that back deal into its channel. And you can rock it into place, but you'll know when it's in, because you cannot not know that it's in. Send it in. And there you go. Change. Uh-oh. I have an issue here. We're going to fix that. Goodness. I must have not been in that groove. I'm in the groove. Why is it? Oh no, I'm in the groove. Okay. Ta-da! Done. You have plenty of gap to be able to get your new rotor on too. Good job. Change your brake pads. Proud of you.